Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, back in Grounded. I know it's been a while, and there will be some more Grounded coming, but first, let's get into why I'm here. Someone requested that I hop into Grounded's Playgrounds mode, where you can build crazy stuff, because they want me to attempt to build something crazy. Now, speaking from personal experience from previous games that give me a whole bunch of nifty building items, I will put entirely too much time into this. That is part of the reason I tried to stay away from it. So, in a previous game that gave me, way too much freedom, I dumped 40 plus hours into a single build. Now, mind you, that was for a competition where I managed to tie for third place, which is just fascinating. I would almost rather tie for a spot than to have just had a spot, because that means two things were so darn good and so close together that they couldn't decide who should actually be bumped out of the prize pool or just screw it, all right? Both of these people deserve something. So I already know getting into this that it's going to take me some time. One, I got to wrap my head around all the pieces, how I want things to fit together, but more importantly, what do I want to build going into it that I'm willing to dump a ridiculous amount of time into? I have some thoughts, and since I'm not 100% certain which route I'm going to take, I'm not going to get your hopes up on any single one of them, so I will just keep it to myself for now. But yeah, between my ideas, I think I've got something right up my alley for what I've already done in a previous game that I've dumped way too much time into that would maybe give me a head start. And then there's some other ideas that I would like to kind of mess around with, see if it's even feasible. And then we'll see where I go from there. So yeah, just know that I will be hopping into this, dip my toe into the crazy pool, and build something hopefully amazing. Now, the great part about that is whatever I build in here, I will be able to share to where other people can grab it, download it, play it, check it out themselves. But just fair warning, this isn't going to happen overnight, because once I get into this, it might be a substantial amount of time before we have a finished product. This isn't going to be ready next week. I mean, it could take me a month or more, depending on how much free time I have, before we have something worthwhile. But I did want to let you all know that I am going to work on it, and we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed it comes out amazing. But one thing I did notice is if I don't want all this grass and stuff here, I'm going to have to go clean up the yard first. So that is something to keep in mind if I go a certain route. But yeah, I mean, that's really all I got to say. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share later.